Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein and I'm happy to have you here. Today is going to be a good old-fashioned Tester Tuesday first impression makeup review, testing out the new NARS foundation. If you are not familiar with my first impression Tester Tuesday makeup reviews, I put everything on, I give you close-ups, I use natural lighting, super ultra HD cameras so that you can see what the product actually looks like on my skin, and then I do check-ins throughout the day with my final thoughts at the end of the day. And if you ever want to know if I continue to try out the foundation or any of the products I test out here, I update you guys after using it for at least a week over on my blog, sereinwoo.com, which is always linked in the description box. And I've been trying to be ahead of schedule, so I film these at least a week in advance so that I can test out the product further. And by the time the video is live, the blog update review for these products are also in the description box. You get the first impression and then you get my update over on the blog. And if you sign up for my monthly newsletter, you also get a chance to win a huge box of beauty and wellness products every month. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or DM me over on Instagram. Today I will be testing out the new NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation and Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Both products are new to me. The concealer has been out for a while, but the foundation is completely new, launching September 1st. This is $40. The concealer is going to be $30. And then I also have, as a bonus, the new NARS Climax Extreme Mascara. I'm a huge fan of the original Climax Mascara because I always look for volume when it comes to my mascaras. And I have really tiny baby lashes right now, recovering from over a year of lash extensions. So they did send me 3 shades. This is a PR package, but all of my opinions, my words, my reviews are always 100% honest and my own. They did not ask me to make this video. It is not sponsored. So they did send me 3 shades. I have Light 4.5 in Vienna, which might be more of my like winter shade, Medium 1 in Punjab, which is the same shade I wear before they extended the range of the Sheer Glow, and then Sashel in Medium 2.5. So I actually think Punjab might be my shade, or maybe Medium. I'm gonna actually wear Medium and see how that goes. Right off the bat, I really like the packaging. I like the matte black cap. It's a twist off. I also like that it comes in a squeezy tube. This makes it really easy and convenient to travel with, to pack in your makeup bag if you're a makeup artist, or to even store if you have multiple products. So always appreciate that. And it does have this nice little squeezy tube. I'm just going to squeeze probably that much, like a nickel size amount. Using a damp beauty blender, I'm going to bounce this on the right side of my face so you guys can see what it looks like on one side compared to the other. The color is a little bit tan for me right now, but I actually don't mind because my shoulders and chest is really tan from the summer. It's going on really easily and smooth, not needing to blend a lot, and really good coverage. Looking in the mirror, especially because the shade is a little darker, you can really see the difference in coverage. So it evened out any redness, really minimized any of my discoloration. Surprised at how lightweight it feels and how comfortable it feels as a soft matte. I haven't worn a matte foundation in a very long time, so really impressed with the texture of this product. It's a lot smoother and more liquidy than I anticipated with a matte. No product, soft matte on this side. Pick this up and go in on my left side. I'm really enjoying this application. Probably need to go down a shade to Punjab, but it's okay. This is fine for a review. If you guys are ever curious about my shades, my current foundation shades in different foundations, I have a frequently asked questions page on the blog where I list out all of the shades of different foundations that are popular, so you guys can kind of hopefully compare in that way. Initial first impression of application. Goes on really smooth, very lightweight, especially considering this is a soft matte finish. Does give you a nice soft matte finish. Definitely a medium to high coverage for me. You guys know, if you've been here a while, I personally prefer a more light to medium foundation just day to day, But every so often, I like myself a good full coverage foundation, especially if it feels nice on the skin. And this feels really lightweight. I'm really impressed with the lightweight feel, especially for this matte look. I think the coverage is pretty impressive. It could build up. So this is full coverage for me, but if you like full coverage, you could go in, and I don't see any issues with building this up. Like, it is so lightweight. You could build this up and it would not look cakey or overdoing it. It's still showing some of your skin, so it doesn't look like cake face, which I appreciate. I am really impressed with this, like more than I thought I was going to be, because I'm such a fan of more luminous finishes, specifically like the sheer glow, which isn't necessarily a glow or sheer. It's just more of a natural skin finish. And this one is killing it right now. Like, I did not know I needed this in my collection. Really impressed with this, mainly at how comfortable this feels. And I am really happy with the coverage, because if this was more of a color match situation, like if I was wearing Punjab, which is the shade lighter, I feel like I wouldn't even really need a lot of concealer, mainly just under my eyes, if that, because this is so lightweight but such good coverage, and it evened everything out. It smoothed out my complexion tremendously. I'm going to go in with one of the concealers now. So typically I wear medium 1 custard in the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I think I might want to go a little bit lighter. And I have light Canilla in 2.75. And I'm really excited to test this concealer out for the first time. I know it's been out for a while, but I have just been constantly using the Radiant Creamy one for whatever reason. This one I've heard really great things about, and it is their soft matte, and I'm trying the shade 2.75. If you guys love this concealer, let me know. If you have tried any of the NARS products and love it, let me know, or don't love it, let me know, and always tell me why. I think the comment section is such a great place for us to share our little mini reviews on products, obviously in a constructive way. This way, for those of you guys who are watching me, I have pretty normal skin. I get oily in the T-zone and dry patches around here. Don't break out that often. I do have pores. I do have blackheads. I'm in my 30s, mid, almost late 30s. If you're younger and this doesn't work for you, or if you have super oily skin and this doesn't work for you, or if you have really dry skin and this doesn't work for you or works for you, let us know in the comments. It is a great way for us to get good feedback on a product if we're looking for advice and reviews to shop. Start popping this on under the eyes. This is definitely a heavier concealer than the Radiant Creamy Concealer. So under the eyes, I don't know if this is something I would use every day. I feel like I would have to have a good under eye day for that. Let's go in around the mouth. You know what I really like about all of these products is I don't feel like I have to set it right away. I also don't feel like I have to set it at all necessarily. Even though it's matte and that it's concealing and covering, it doesn't feel like it's going to slip and slide, but it also doesn't feel like it's sticking to my dry patches or the textural issues I have on my jawline, specifically this area. So I'm really liking all of this. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup to the point of my mascara, and then I'll come back on camera so you guys can see how this mascara works. Before I do any more, this is how everything looks right now. You can see this is textural issues I have right here. So the foundation doesn't seem to be grabbing. And if this color was a little bit lighter, it wouldn't look so dark right here. This is why color matching is pretty important. And I actually like wearing something a little bit darker on camera, so that when I do half my face, you can see the difference more than if it was a perfect color match. It looks great on camera, and I will show you in different lighting obviously too in a bit. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'll be back with the I'll be back with the mascara. Okay, I am back with my makeup all done. I did use a little powder to set the soft matte concealer under my eyes, just a tiny little bit, but did not powder anywhere else. I'm interested to see how this foundation works on normal skin, oily T-zone, Not super oily yet, just oily enough to not be super wrinkly. I'm pretty happy with this foundation. I think it looks really good with all of the other makeup I've put over it. I did use my Zuzu Luxe bronzer, and I used my Jouer blush and my Laura Mercier highlight, all of which were powder products, but I didn't feel like anything was being pulled off of my foundation when I was blending things in, so I think it's doing a really good job. Did my eye makeup. I'm not doing any eyeliner because I want you guys to be able to see how the mascara wears. So this is the new Climax Extreme. It's supposed to be extra voluminous, and I have really tiny baby lashes like I mentioned. So I did curl my lashes off camera. The brush has its natural bristles, which I personally prefer versus rubberized bristles, and it is a chunkier spoolie for volume with shorter spoolie hairs, I guess, and the formula feels like it's nice and just wet enough, but definitely a thicker formula. So let's go in. So that's one coat on my right eye. Obviously I smudged my mascara, so I have to wait for that to dry and I'll clean it up. It did add volume. I feel like it is adding volume, maintaining my curl. It's not super wet or sticky, which I hate. I hate sticky lashes. It's voluminous without being spidery. I did a Tester Tuesday first impression of the Urban Decay Lash Freak, and I really did not get along with that one. I felt like it was too spidery right off the bat and really wet and sticky. So this formula is definitely not like that one. I don't know that it's a huge difference from the original Climax mascara in the red tube, but I'm not hating this one either. I think it does a decent job at voluminizing and maintaining my curl. I don't know that it's that different from the original Climax, but let's go in with a second coat on the right eye. Okay, the second coat is definitely bringing in some volume and thickness. Yep. This is going to be a 2-coat volume thicker mascara. Definitely way thicker on the second coat compared to the original Climax. Climax Extreme second coat, you're going to get like volume and thickness. Showing you guys the lashes up close. Definitely a lot thicker on that second coat, almost borderline spidery, which isn't quite spidery enough for me to not like it, but I do think this is going to be either like, if you like the Climax original, you'll like this for a 1-coat version of the Climax, and if you really love that voluminizing thicker lash, then you'll like the Climax Extreme. I am going to go about my day. I'll do a check-in in a couple hours. It is 11 a.m. right now, and then of course I will show you guys what this looks like at the end of the day under like normal lighting. I use whatever light is available right now, afternoon natural light by a window, and I will be right back. Hey guys, it is 6:20, so I thought I would come upstairs, stand by the window, and show you guys how the foundation's wearing. So far I don't see any oils coming through. I think it's holding up really well as a soft matte. The only thing is, I would say around here I noticed that you can kind of see a little bit of texture more than when I first applied it. Now this could be because I rub my face, especially in this area, a lot, and or it could be just that maybe I need a primer or I need to prep my skin a little bit better for a soft matte foundation. This foundation is a nice matte for someone like me that prefers skin to look like skin. This is as matte as I like my foundation to be. It doesn't look super flat, but it does give you that more full coverage matte look. That being said, you definitely can tell I'm wearing makeup. So if you're going for that no makeup look, I would say the Sheer Glow is still a better foundation for the no makeup. For like an evening out or photography, I think this one looks really good, because I've also been working on some other videos And I like the way this is coming out. I will be wearing a mask because I have to make a Costco run for groceries, so I will update you guys after that at the end of the night. It is 10 minutes before 10 p.m. I've had the foundation on for a good 11 hours now. I am really happy with everything. You have to remember I did not set my face. I only set my under eyes where I had applied the soft matte concealer, and I'm pretty impressed. I was just wearing a mask for a little bit while I was at Costco, and you can see that the foundation is still wearing nicely. It's not super greasy or oily whatsoever. It is starting to break up around my nose after wearing the mask, but I think this could be solved if I just set the product, and I could really touch this up super easily. The only thing I would say is around here, you do definitely start to see the product over time, and that could be because I didn't prep my skin properly or I didn't set my face at all. Either way, considering I didn't set my foundation, I think this is a good foundation for that demi matte, satin matte finish. Definitely something I would reserve for a more glam face for me personally, and something that I'd reserve for like photography and going out, some sort of event or fancier put together look. I do like it a lot, and I will continue to test it out and play with it for at least a week, and I will update you guys in a blog post, which will be linked in the description box by the time this video goes live. If you have any other questions, check out that blog post after a full 10-day wear test. If you still have questions, leave me a comment in that blog post or in this video, and I will answer it if I didn't answer it in the blog post or in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Tester Tuesday. I am pretty sold on this foundation. I'm really excited to continue to play with both the concealer, the foundation, oh, and the mascara. The mascara did not run on me, and lately I have been having more running mascara, smudgy mascara than normal, and I think it's just because of pregnancy. My chemistry's changed a bit, and so has my like internal temperature. The fact that it did not run whatsoever and that it still maintained my curl, it hasn't flaked or done anything weird, is also a really good bonus and a plus. So I do like this mascara. I'm still a big fan of the original Climax. I would say the two biggest things I would say is, like, this is not a lengthening mascara. This is a voluminizing mascara for thickness and volume. This is also a one coat, and you've got like maybe 2 coats of the original Climax, and you could easily build this up to being very, very thick. So if you like volume but not crazy volume, go with the original Climax in the red tube. If you want the volume, or you just want to do one coat, get the Climax Extreme. Until next time, I will see you guys back here every Sunday for weekly vlogs and lifestyle videos, every Tuesday for Tester Tuesdays or beauty reviews or beauty videos, something like that, and every Fridays for skincare, ASMR, facial Fridays, professional treatments, and relaxing types of videos. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye!